On the Cowboys sideline, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys came up short their last time out, trying to get back in the win column here. Across the field on the Lions sideline, Dan Campbell. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. The Cowboys defense ready to go to work following a poor performance in the loss last week. Now, the one we'll be watching is this man at corner.
And this was a week of soul-searching for this unit. They did not play well at all in the loss last time out. So this becomes a gut check type of a game. Each member of this defense is going to need to up their play.
The tight end in motion right. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And heavy tackle just past the 35 at the 36. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. The numbers for Gibbs from last week: 19 carries, 83 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
In motion goes Patrick. Play action. It's gone. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? The freshest guys coming off the last game. We're playing on a Thursday night. Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
From the 50, it's gone. And that is incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds. The Dallas defense back out there. They've got the 3-0 advantage here as this next drive starts, 1st and 10. And the tight end goes in motion left. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk.
The Cowboy defense ready to go again. They're going to need to bear it down a bit with this drive beginning all the way out past the 40-yard line. Goff now looks to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And able to elude one tackler, but only gets this back to the line of scrimmage. You look at this Cowboy defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Donovan Ezeraku. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
The Dallas defense back out there. And they're playing with a lead here in this 1st quarter as this drive gets underway. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
3rd and 8. Here's Goff. Open man, that's Ronnie Bell. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game.
The Cowboy defense ready to go again. Their guys have the lead here in this 1st half, and they'll try to further the cause on their end as this drive begins 1st and 10. Back to throw. Goff. Over the middle, he's got to slow. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bell. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they've been seeking.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. All that blown up by DeMarvey and Overshown. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. In motion goes Patrick. Now it's Goff. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 11th touchdown.
That was my fault, bro.
The Dallas defense back out there. They trail here in the 2nd quarter as this next drive begins with a 1st and 10. Well, they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
At the 48-yard line.
To throw is Goff. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Gibbs straight ahead.
That's bullshit.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good
I was
effort.
supposed to lighten that nigga out.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now Goff. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up for the 1st and goal.
Here's Goff. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Cowboys' 6-yard line.
In motion goes Patrick. Goff now to throw. And it's caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Well, there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. Touchdown! Jahmyr Gibbs, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Cowboy defense ready to go again. They'll be looking to be the aggressors here as this drive begins with a 1st and 10. Here's Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now 2nd and 3. Goff. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Yeah, they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Again, Goff. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
It's 4th down.
The Dallas defense back out there. They're in the ball game, but could use a stop here. Trailing in this 3rd quarter as this next drive starts 1st and 10. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he sidestepped the one man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Gone. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running.
Michael Parsons in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball gets super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter. And the Cowboy defense ready to go again. They hold the lead here in this 3rd quarter, but every drive important in a 1-score game as this one begins 1st and 10 here. They'll send the tight end in motion. Goff now looking to throw. Caught here by Bell. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Now back to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. From the gun on third down. Gone. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time.
No hands on this nigga, bro.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Patrick. And out of bounds right around the 20. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Marshawn Nealon's on the stop. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
In motion goes the tight end. A shotgun snap for Goff. Looking middle, and that's complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
They gave him the completion there, but this is what his own defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Montgomery will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown.
Let's go.
The Dallas defense back out there. They're in desperate need of a stop here, or certainly a turnover would be nice. They trail 4th quarter as this drive begins 1st and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. A quick throw there is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
A short pass here taken in by Laporta. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll look to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Montgomery, another target and catch. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Play action. It's gone. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The Lions on third down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. Now gone. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with no...
The Cowboy defense ready to go again. They'll try to get the football right back to their offense who just punted. So now they'll try to force a punt themselves. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. In motion, the tight end. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They run. Montgomery. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Goff now looks to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down.
And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery. Oh, he's got a little downline. Pushes past him. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 27. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. David Montgomery, his 8th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Lions add on to their lead, and they are also closing. The Dallas defense back out there. They're in a somewhat unenviable position here to start the drive with the ball already up near midfield. They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 7.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
They'll set up a throw. And He's got his big wide receiver complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. A higher-scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Lions, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And now they'll have a few extra days before they face the Rams next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
My circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up. She asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell. Somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back to back. Gang, back to back to back. Killing me, back to back to back. Back to 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 back. They gon' heat me up, I been trying to keep it cool. They try to start them, too late, my finger was already on it. Call me Shovel Man, she like the way I pull up and I the 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never all that beating around the bush, homie said with your chest, got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it. Like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet, go and check the news, bro, they heard somebody stress. In your feelings by the better get a grill, tired of getting taxed for that. Take a trip. I got right here for show off, so make everybody dip. Went to visit Granny, she say, what's that poking out your head? Walk behind so you can catch me if I slip. She begging me to take a sip. First she load the boat, then she put it like a ship. First she load it up, then you empty out the yacht. I'm not no button, I know I could close, it ain't no pressing me. I got a bitch, I know night, check on me. If I finish from left to right, go check on your home. The brand I'm known for stopping cars, they be on go for me.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I your chain, switch it up. This rap pixie dust, money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crypto, a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spend most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no left. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little. Once you run on cash, pull back, baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, make that. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if you're coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like he's in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then
The Cowboys game is over, but his work isn't done yet. There are a lot of players and groups people have questions about, but this week, he's the only one who gets to answer.
You know, this means
I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm Mike stepping.
Not everything is smooth sailing right now. There is a crack within the locker room that's about to be addressed. They can't afford to see it become a full-blown fracture.
Dang, what the fuck are you on? Your office ain't doing shit. Nigga, what are y'all doing, bro? Yeah. Look at how this set. They throw to my man.
It's on to a new week for Dallas. And next on the schedule,
Alright, I'm gonna let him come soon. Shit.
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few better really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I make them mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G pad. Watching story. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like what he on. This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How they get it gone. Need you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you protect it like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I make it mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G pad. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen?
in, send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Say young, get your chili up. Yeah, I admit that. They black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them. And they both. I hate them hating on them. And they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. I cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yeah. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really stepped, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Hey. Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. 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 Ain't no other king than this rap thing next sibling. They disappearing. I'm in a city where the flag be getting thrown like it was past interference.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas. Host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Primetime. First play, and McCarthy to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. Now here's Aaron Jones. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Jones now on 1st and 10. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking schemes? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They motion the slot man left. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. This one intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd rounder. He gets free. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And, Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Donovan Ezaraku there to make the play.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
He's going to let one fly for Addison.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Offense ain't doing shit, but Dak only coming in back and doing shit, bro.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's McCarthy. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. To throw is McCarthy. He'll get this one out to his fullback. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. To the outside, he's got Jefferson.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Here's Jones. And he will score! Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Jones. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third and 7. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That is Donovan Wilson, the safety, able to time it right and come up with a sack.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick 6 earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
Move.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Gain of 7.
Now McCarthy to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. To the air once more is McCarthy. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And 3rd down coming up. Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Vikings.
Now Jones. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Minnesota.
They run it once more with Jones. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw, it's McCarthy. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to...
Baby, what are you doing?
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. The shotgun. It's a throw for McCarthy. Osa Odigizua getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Set up the screen with Hawkinson. And he can't get away.
That was that nigga. Yes,
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and
39-yard line.
The slot man in motion right. Open man downfield. It's Addison. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. He'll look to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing again is McCarthy. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And he's into the end zone. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that one.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. A run. And here's Mason. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Mason, ball carrier. Brought down at his own 6-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd, they need 8. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection.
Do shit. You know what I'm saying? We get through the midnight field with our bullshit.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. This pass right side. Going to be caught by Addison. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Here's McCarthy. Right side, and is brought in by Felton. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
1 more yard.
A A gain of 21 on that pass play. It'll be a Vikings first down.
A gain of 21 yards.
To throw is McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got third down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Try and run for the first down with Jones. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. He'll run for it, and it's Jones. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
You find yourselves down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. They bounced back from the loss last week. They put in a determined effort to come away with the victory.
Yeah, they're very good. Yeah, man. Look at that quarterback. He in that third shit.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and find out that it change up. Wake up, did it change up? Is it light up? Yeah, let it find out. Better walk up on the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, I used to see. I check the clock. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could be the one with a new addiction. It's all in my head, but I want non-fiction. I don't want the world, but I'll take this city. Who can blame a girl
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. On the visitor sideline, their head coach. These guys holding their own, 6-2 over their last 8. On the Cowboys side, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The Cowboys defense ready to go to work here on this Sunday night. And the one we'll be watching is this man at corner.
And he did more than just play his usual solid defense last week. He had the interception return for the touchdown. I do think we'll continue to see him take chances and hopefully continue to make some big plays on his side of the ball.
Herbert to throw right away. Allen's got it complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Herbert. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Herbert now. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 1st down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
To the left side, looked in by Harris. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. That one complete to McConkey. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 96 yards and a touchdown.
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass. You get the sense that he feels like if he gets covered on any call, he's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
At the Cowboys' 30-yard line.
Herbert running left off the option. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a 1st down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play. Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. Here's Herbert. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them. wasn't there, lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it, able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The Cowboy defense ready to go again. They'll look for the stop here in the first quarter of a tie ball game. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A run once more with Hampton. And he's going to pull his way forward to the 48. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. You look at this Cowboy defense against the pass. Just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
Quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
The Dallas defense back out there. They'll search for a stop here in the second quarter of a game that's all tied. Here's Herbert. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now it's 2nd and 10.
At their 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Short throw to Disley. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, LA. Will Disley, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for... The Cowboy defense ready to go again. They've got the upper hand in terms of field position as this drive starts inside the offense's 10-yard line. Play action. It's Herbert. Open man right side. That's McConkey. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 39 yard.
downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Dallas Cowboys. On the visiting sideline, there's Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh. His guys playing extremely well, 6-2 in their last 8. On the Cowboys side, it's head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His team looking for... Motion man is Harris. Herbert going to throw on this first play. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Trying to get the running back here going early on the first play, Mike, but what that does is it opens things up for the rest of the passing game as the game unfolds. Show this defense our running back is not an afterthought. He is a priority to our passing attack.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll go again with Hampton, and they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here, and now it's going to be 3rd down.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back in the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. It's a big one for the Chargers, and even 30 yards.
Well, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch right there, and that's something that every offense stresses. The ability to be equally effective run and pass on any given snap. They follow up the successful pass play with a big explosive run.
Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. Harris, the man in motion. Now, Herbert. The second down throw is incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And now it's 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Chargers first down.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he'll get about 5. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 5. Hampton going to get it on the zone read. He'll take this down to the 47. Come on, Clark. There to get him down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play. And it's
Najee Harris. And he'll take this one in. Najee Harris. Touchdown Chargers. That's the 5th touchdown. Conklin goes in motion. Herbert now on 1st down. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Run between the tackles for Hampton. That's going to be good for a Chargers first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Herbert now on 1st down. That's a short one taken in by Tompkins.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
A give, and here comes Hampton. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Chargers.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Third and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. That is left side and taken in by Allen.
Fuck out of here, bro.
17 yards, the gain there. It's good for a Charger 1st down. Motion man is Harris.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
On play action, it's Herbert. He's got the hook up downfield with McConkey. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Slot man in motion left. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Trey Harris, the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Harris, the man in motion. Now Herbert again. Going left side, complete to Harris. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal. Motion man is Harris. Herbert now on 3rd and goal. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Justin Herbert scrambles from the pocket.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air.
go. It's Hampton. Oh, making guys miss. And he's in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Ain't good for a minute. Yeah, save our season.
No play fake. Herbert. Back to the left side. Pulled in by Conklin. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a gain of 12 there, and the Chargers have the first down.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. Next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Harris, the man in motion. Now Herbert. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up. A gain of 9 brings up third down. Slot man gonna move in motion left. Herbert going to try to throw on third down. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season. Motion man is Harris. On first down, Herbert. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds. Second and inches. Complete to Trey Harris. 10 yards on the pickup. On the zone read, here's Hampton. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. Conklin goes in motion. One more time with Hampton. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Najee Harris, touchdown, L.A. That's his second. Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Another run here with Hampton. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
He's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Harris, the man in motion. Throwing is Herbert on third down. They'll look to set up the screen here. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
It's fourth down.
We can never do shit.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2. Conklin goes in motion. Hampton trying to work inside. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
This one complete right side to Harris. And they'll take this down inside with 35. Give them 14 on that one. First down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Conklin goes in motion. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Herbert. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The Marvion Overshown getting in for the sack. That's going to lead to third and very long. To throw is Herbert. He'll let one go down the middle. That is caught. What a throw. Matt McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. Greg,